These are the top 3 fat loss lies that you are telling yourself on a day-to-day basis. And look, I get it. You're frustrated. You feel like you're trying and trying and trying, but you just can't seem to lose that gut. And here's the thing. Yeah, you are trying, but you are trying in the wrong areas. So here are the top 3 fat loss lies that are holding you back from seeing your abs again. Lie number 1 is going to be, I need to do more cardio to lose my gut. And that is simply not the case. Yes, cardio does go hand in hand with fat loss, but it is not the only area we need to be focusing on. If we are not being mindful of our nutrition, we are gonna end up wasting our time, because truth be told, cardio does help, but if you aren't tracking your calories, you are in fact wasting your time. And I want you to think about it. 45 minutes on the treadmill is gonna burn approximately 400-ish calories. Your morning coffee and muffin from Starbucks alone is gonna be 900 to 1500 calories. I want you to do the math on that. That morning coffee alone is going to outdo the work you just put in on the treadmill. So if we are a little bit more mindful in the morning and getting a black coffee with 0-calorie sweetener and egg bites instead of a muffin, 1, we're gonna bring that overall caloric intake down. 2, have a little bit more protein. And 3, that breakfast is gonna work a lot better for us and our 45 minutes of exercise that we put in on the treadmill, which is now gonna lead me into number 2, because a lot of us think that we need to eat clean 100% of the time, and that is also not the case. We need to be mindful, but we also need to be making sure that we are incorporating balance into our lifestyle, because if not, that's gonna lead to becoming inconsistent because we are not being realistic, which is then probably gonna lead into us binge eating and then probably quitting overall and restarting the process every couple of months. So abs come from being consistent, not trying to be perfect. So make sure that you are incorporating balance into your routine so you can live your life and also achieve your fat loss goal. Lie number 3 is, if I lift weights, I won't be able to lose fat. And that has to be the biggest myth I have heard within the fitness industry. A lot of us think that we need to crash diet, overdo the cardio, and lifting weights isn't gonna benefit us in any way, shape, or form. And once again, that is simply not the case. Lifting weights is going to promote more fat loss because we are also burning calories. When you are lifting weights, you are also going to be building muscle, which means you're going to be building the frame underneath all the fat that's stored. So when you do lose that body fat percentage that you're wanting to lose, you are gonna have a physique that you are happy with rather than potentially giving that skinny fat look. So with that being said, let's bust the myth right now. Lifting weights is going to help you lose fat because it's gonna help you have that athletic look while you're dieting. And I want you to think about it this way. Yes, you could be eating in a calorie deficit and getting all of your physical activity from cardio and lose body fat. But with that being said, if we do not build up the frame underneath the fat that we have stored, once we've lost that weight, we are gonna look the same, but smaller. We're still not gonna be as happy with our look if we were to work out and build some more muscle, allowing us to really manipulate our look. So look, I get it. You're trying and trying and trying and you're frustrated, but if we start focusing on these areas a lot more, this is going to allow us to have our hard work also be smart work. Because let's be honest, fat loss is boring, and that's why it works. And the guys who win and are achieving that fat loss goal aren't always motivated all the time, but they are consistent.